with the stories and events that matter to you most in your county. Inside DeKalb with your host, Paula Gwynn Grant.
Welcome to Inside DeKalb. I'm Paula Gwynn Grant, hanging out in downtown Decatur on a beautiful fall day. Feels good, doesn't it? Do you like to get out into these temperatures with your family? A lot of us do. In fact, every year we have Family Fun Day. DCTV's Aviva Hoffman has this story now that includes something about an ice bucket challenge, our own interim CEO Lee May, and our own director Diamond Lewis.
Another day of family fun in DeKalb County is a big success. Hundreds recently attended the 7th annual Community Education Family Fun Day at the Rock Chapel 2 Park in Lithonia. Interim CEO Lee May and other DeKalb officials hosted the free summer event.
We have county departments all throughout this park. This park is really 50 acres. We own it as a county. It's operated by the YMCA, and we're just having a good time out here.
Each year, the Family Fun Day offers fun and healthy activities for all to enjoy. There are a host of events, including music, entertainment, food, games, and more.
It was awesome, nice. It was hot, but it was exciting. We did the paddle boat, we did the rock climbing. He actually touched the top, and he's from Dayton, Ohio, visiting here. Cameron, woo-woo!
Also on hand, educational and outreach information regarding several county initiatives, including fats, oils, and grease, recycling, and stormwater.
We brought it in-house, done it all with our county personnel, and just really educating the community on what we do as a county.
This is what it's all about, Family Fun Day, connecting with your neighbors and making things happen. So this is the 7th year that it's been out here at Bransby Park, YMCA, Rock Chapel Park. Let's continue to do this and support our families, support the resources in DeKalb County, because we all one big happy family.
This year's event was also about spreading the word of a debilitating disease. DeKalb doesn't officially endorse nonprofit organizations, but county officials and members of the community did endure a little bit of torture, all for a good cause.
Big round of applause. Very nicely done.
And so my wife and I, we actually did the ice bucket challenge today, and we did it all around. Community was all around us, and so that's why I'm in my T-shirt like I am today. But it's for a good cause, really to bring awareness to that issue, not endorsing any association or anything, but just to raise awareness so people know the challenges of that disease.
A lot of brave souls sacrificed their comfort and vanity to support the effort. And the entire family fun event, ice buckets included, wouldn't be possible without the support of volunteers too.
I enjoy grilling. I tailgated football games all year long in the fall. They asked me to come out here a few years ago to start coming out here helping with the Family Fun Days, countywide cookout. It's another reason to come out here and let me enjoy doing what I do anyway.
I work for DeKalb. I live in DeKalb. So I support DeKalb. I've always been a volunteer from the high school, the elementary, the middle school. I've always volunteered. So when I became a part of the DeKalb County government, I'm still volunteering. So it's great.
A great day for the entire family. Aviva Hoffman, Inside DeKalb.
Aviva Hoffman will be back later on in the show to talk to us about something else great going on at Arabia Mountain, a brand new 30-mile trail. We'll tell you about it. But right now, we got this coming up.
It's the high school competition you've been waiting for. It's the Battle of the Borders, and it's coming up later on Inside DeKalb. Stick around.
You don't want to miss that, right? So stick around. I'll see you in a minute for more Inside DeKalb.
Through the years, trends and styles may come and go, but the important things remain the same. Generation after generation, consistently there, creating moments and memories to last a lifetime. Like a true friend, the national parks have always been there for you, and now you can be there for them. Support the National Park Foundation and help protect America's treasured places.
I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. I've always wanted to be a police officer since I was a kid. I always looked up to the officers and respected them. There's actually a lot more to police work than just catching the bad guys and writing tickets.
Well, as a police officer, I was working in corporate America. The job is different every day. Every day, I'm going to be faced with a new challenge, different things. 40, I'm on. I'm happy every day coming to work, knowing I make a difference.
The community out here really appreciates what we do.
We show a commitment every day to be there for them and provide them with a good service and justice.
Just that sense of fulfillment and knowing that I've helped someone possibly save their life that day gives me all the encouragement I need to do this job.
Do not quit. Let's go. Push yourself.
The academy is a first step to becoming a police officer.
The DeKalb County Police Department is the best because they've got nationally recognized training. They've got great supervisors that support what you're doing. They support you as a person as well.
We have a team of officers that go out here and they answer 911 calls for 10 hours. None of them do it alone. They all do it together. We all back each other up. Special Operations Division is made up of many different units. The canine, the aerial unit, SWAT, motorcycles. It all comes together as one unit. We take care of the situation. Left.
Let me see your hands! Drop the gun!
I love the thrill. Criminals are trying to hide. I love chasing them. I love getting out there and getting in the mix with them.
You have honor amongst your fellow officers, honor in being a proud officer who furthered the DeKalb County Police Department to serve this community justly and with respect to all people.
There's a code of honor. There's honor, integrity, and loyalty. Why I did it? Because there's no other better job.
Isn't it stupid to take your eyes off the road?
Yes, it is stupid to take your eyes off the road.
It's a fact. At 34 miles an hour, you go 50 feet a second.
Welcome back to Inside DeKalb. I'm Paula Gwen Grant in downtown Decatur. I know when you're out and about throughout the county, you see our DeKalb police out protecting us and serving us every single day. We really appreciate it. DeKalb police are also very proactive with our youth, and recently they had a special rodeo for our youth and their bikes, really. DCTV's Mika Parrish has the details.
We're going to do what is called a snail pace.
Dozens of kids are now geared up for safety and fun on their bicycles thanks to the latest DeKalb County Police Bike Rodeo. This rodeo at the South DeKalb Mall is one of many bike events held in the summer in collaboration with DeKalb County Police.
Our 2014 bike rodeo, and which teaches safety for the kids, how to ride bikes properly when they're on the sidewalks and also when they're in the streets, how to do left hand and right hand turn signals, stop sign signals, and just how to properly ride bikes to remain safe on the road, not to be hit by cars, and let the drivers recognize who you are.
The event also included helmet fittings, an obstacle course, even prizes, and more safety tips.
See, we need some air in there. Yeah, that needs air.
One demonstration focused on how to go very slow, all to help with balance and control.
First thing we want to learn, when I always look for people on a bicycle, is balance.
This parent brought her son and says events like these are more important now than ever.
He loves riding his bike, and we like for him to get the exercise like back in the day when we used to exercise outside, and just to find out the safety.
There were several stations set up offering different opportunities to learn some important safety skills. Officers also reviewed current laws on riding on roads and sidewalks. And of course, there were a lot of review on the dangers of cars.
Those cars are going to win. Never compete with a car. Your little bike and your body is not as strong as a car.
Officers say a bike rodeo is a great way to reach out to our youth and connect with the community.
It's an opportunity to interact with kids and see them having a great time while they're having a good time, with the police department on a Saturday morning, getting out riding their bike and being healthy.
The bike won't function if your chain is rusty or it's broken.
My cousin is a cop, and I always wanted to promote, and I always let my son, being at his age, understand the importance of police officers and not just see it as a bad environment, a bad type. You only seeing them arresting people and things like that. You promote them seeing the good things and the good qualities of it.
There's no doubt these officers have pedaled their way into the hearts of these youngsters.
It's great for the families to come out here to watch their kids and to know that they're going to be safe out there riding their bikes.
Mika Parrish, Inside DeKalb.
Thanks, Mika. Boy, that bike rodeo was fun, huh? A lot of great events happening thanks to your DeKalb County Police Department. Look for more rodeos next summer. Now, we've really got to check out what else is going on around DeKalb County. Here now is your news update.
Time now for a DCTV news update with Diamond Lewis.
Updating your DeKalb County news. The Department of Justice and the Department of Health and Human Services just announced the 9 recipients that will receive part of a $3 million federal grant award to help curb youth violence, and DeKalb County's Board of Health was one of those recipients. The $1 million awarded to DeKalb County through the Minority Youth Violence Prevention, Integrating Public Health and Community Policing Approaches program fund the county's ongoing proactive efforts to address the critical issue of youth violence.
We have always considered youth violence a public health issue, and we are so excited to have the opportunity to partner with the other stakeholders that deal with this issue every day.
Leading the county's local efforts on a national front to improve the health and well-being for all of DeKalb County is Dr. Sandra Elizabeth Ford. As District Director of DeKalb County's Board of Health since 2005, Dr. Ford has continued her work of recognizing and treating youth violence as a public health issue, showing youth violence doesn't just impact public safety, it's an issue that truly impacts our entire community.
More than 4,700 young people, ages 10 to 24, were victims of homicide in 2011. That's an average of about 13 each day. And for every young homicide victim, there were approximately 142 youth with non-fatal physical assault-related injuries treated in emergency departments across the country.
We know that we can't police our way out of these issues. We can't police our way out of crime and violent crime. We can't hire enough police officers to make our county necessarily a safer place.
That's why the Board of Health and DeKalb County government are taking an innovative step in addressing youth violence.
A lot of this violence stems around a lack of a lot of things that did not happen to young people very early on in their lives. And we have to be very cognizant of that. And I think that's where the whole public health piece fits in and being able to address some of those issues, not just sociologically, but also psychologically as well.
You were selected based on the work you've already done. So this is one where we're not saying we need to show you what to do. We're asking you to help us show the nation what to do. And so in that sense, this is a compliment to the work already done, the work that we know you're going to do, and the leadership that's already displayed.
This federal grant award aims to improve academic outcomes, increase access to public health and social services, reduce violent crimes against minority youth, and reduce the number of negative encounters between minority youth and law enforcement.
We are very much looking forward to having a collaborative approach to address a real problem in our community.
DeKalb County will receive $1 million of the $3 million of federal grant money. Congratulations to Dr. Sandra Ford and the Board of Health for leading DeKalb County to receiving this critical federal grant to better our community. For more information about the Minority Youth Violence Prevention Program, visit www.minorityhealth.hhs.gov or visit www.cops.usdoj.gov. And more youth-related news, congratulations are in order for DeKalb County's new youth commissioners.
As a DeKalb County Youth Commissioner,
28 youth commissioners took the oath at DeKalb County's recent Board of Commissioners meeting.
congratulations, you now are youth commissioners. All right.
The Youth Commission is a leadership program created by DeKalb County's interim CEO, Lee May, that focuses on creating young, effective leaders for the future. And many of the youth commissioners look forward to being recognized as leaders and igniting change in our community.
I get to actually use my voice and show people that teenagers, we have voices inside the Youth Commission.
We do so many beneficial things for the community. I think that not only helps us get a better experience at helping the community, but also gives us leadership skills that will help us through our lives.
Congratulations to our new youth commissioners. We look forward to how you will shape our community and continue to create a better DeKalb County for us all to enjoy. In other news, DeKalb County's Fire Rescue Department is hoping to help out an organization in a big way. Recently, at DeKalb County's Board of Commissioners meeting, DeKalb Fire Rescue announced a partnership with the Muscular Dystrophy Association, or MDA, whose mission is to find treatments and cures for individuals with different types of muscular disease.
As you may know, I was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy type 2. And it has affected my life, but it does not stop me.
This year, DeKalb Fire Rescue will participate in the Fill the Boot campaign to help raise money for MDA, and fire personnel are excited to participate in this worthy cause.
I had an opportunity to meet with some of the firefighters. They're excited about it. They understand the need and the importance of going out there and just spending a little bit of time collecting those funds. And at the end of the day, you know, we're out there collecting, but it's the citizens that are going to give.
DeKalb Fire Rescue is hoping to raise more than $55,000 for MDA. That money will also help a few kids attend MDA's summer camp, Camp Walk and Roll. To find out more about MDA, visit www.mda.org or call 770-621-9800. We'll also bring you a full report on our fire team's progress in a later show. And finally, congratulations are also in order for DeKalb County's Information Technology Department for winning the State of Georgia's 2014 Technology Innovation Top Honors Award. DeKalb's Chief Information Officer, John Matelski, and his team are always working to provide quality service and efficient technology to all departments and agencies they serve in DeKalb County, constantly striving to be at the forefront of new technology. So it's no surprise that DeKalb County's Barcode and Radio Frequency Identification Tracking System project was considered best in class in the cross-boundary collaboration and partnership category. The result of a partnership with our state and magistrate courts, the DeKalb County Clerk of Courts Office, and the DeKalb County Marshal's Office. This award-winning system automates the process of tracking warrants, other service papers and case files through barcoding and radio frequency identification. The new technology enables court officials to provide the general public with greater transparency by linking the data gathered by the barcodes to a public-facing website where anyone can search for information about the status of various court cases. This project is the first of its kind in the nation, and DeKalb County's IT department was the only non-state agency to receive this recognition. Congratulations, John Matelski and our entire information technology team for this outstanding achievement. And that's going to do it for your DeKalb County News. I'm Diamond Lewis. We'll be right back with more DCTV, offering you a front row seat to all things DeKalb County.
Thank you, Diamond. Now that you're all caught up with your news update, here's something else you need to know.
Coming up later in the show, I'm going to take you to Greater Travelers Rest, where Commissioner Stan Watson is hosting his annual community checkup.
Oh, the community's really going to want to know about that. Also this.
A new connection allows people to take a break from technology and really enjoy nature. Coming up on Inside DeKalb, we're heading back to the Arabia Mountain area to discover a new path.
It's all coming up on Inside DeKalb.
Hello, this is Lee May, your interim CEO here in DeKalb County, and I've got a message for you. We want your business. That's why we've launched the Expedited Commercial Plan Review Program. It's an extension of my promise, first made publicly at my State of the County address earlier this year. So in partnership with the business community, of course, the Council for Quality Growth, thank you for your work, and an outside consultant, we are restructuring the permitting and business license process in DeKalb County. This will make doing business in DeKalb County a much more efficient process. The peer review program is unprecedented and is part of our many energized efforts to stimulate our local economy and make DeKalb the most business-friendly county in this region. We've begun that by partnering with qualified experts to help reduce our turnaround time to 10 days in the permitting department. That's right, we're offering customers in unincorporated DeKalb County a guaranteed 10 business day review time for all proposed commercial projects with valid addresses. That's a quick turnaround, and it means permit applicants now have a separate optional processing method to accelerate the review process. And the program covers many areas such as accessibility, structural, fire, and life safety. This overhaul of our permitting process is creating a win-win to usher in new, thriving business to our county. Starting the permitting process with certified reviewers can save time and help a project meet all county requirements with less hassle. To access the list of approved peer reviewers, to learn how to become a peer reviewer, or to find out more about this exciting new program, go online to www.planningdecab.net/expedited plans. We mean business in DeKalb County. Thank you.
Through the years, trends and styles may come and go, but the important things remain the same. Generation after generation, consistently there, creating moments and memories to last a lifetime. Like a true friend, the national parks have always been there for you, and now you can be there for them. Support the National Park Foundation and help protect America's treasured places.
Welcome back to Inside DeKalb. Hey there, I'm Paula Gwynn Grant, and I'm hanging out in downtown Decatur on a beautiful fall day. Fall is great for causes and different walks for a cause. Well, our own interim CEO, Lee May, got out for a cause, and DCTV's Aviva Hoffman has the story.
Just a short drive away from big city life, the Davidson-Arabia Mountain Nature Preserve in Lithonia offers the perfect mix of wilderness and accessibility. And recently, it mixed in a little family fun with an inaugural charity event.
This is a wonderful opportunity for you to spend time with your family and for you to exercise and enjoy the wonderful amenities we have here in DeKalb County.
Staff and volunteers joined forces to host a very special Family Fun Day. The free event was complete with a bouncy house, bubble station, crafts, face painting, Zumba, and more. But one focus was definitely new. The first 1K stiletto walk to benefit the Women in Need Foundation.
All right, here we go.
A nonprofit organization that develops and delivers programs for women affected by abuse.
So I did the walk. I wore my stilettos. I don't have them on now, but I did, and it was great. We even had a couple men with stilettos on that did the walk too. I might have cheated just a little, but that's okay. I'm the host. I can cheat.
And no one's going to blame her. This kind of walk looks a little bit like torture to me, in those shoes anyway. But it's all in the name of family fun and, of course, helping others.
We're bringing greater awareness to domestic violence in our community, educating men and women about the realities of domestic violence and getting greater support surrounding that issue. Today was a 1K stilettos walk, literally along the trail here at Arabia Mountain. You had men and women walking in stilettos, again, just to bring awareness along a green carpet. We actually had domestic abuse survivors here to speak about the real life effects of domestic violence. But today we also get a chance just to bring greater exposure to Arabia Mountain and our beautiful trails, and just to have a sense of community here in DeKalb County.
For more information on future activities and programs at Arabia Mountain, call the Nature Center at 770-492-5220. You can also send an email to Arabia Mountain at DeKalbCountyGA.gov. Aviva Hoffman, Inside DeKalb.
Hey, thanks, Aviva. What fun, huh? We kept the exercise going with Commissioner Larry Johnson as he hung out with a bunch of students as they got ready to go back to school. Let's hear now about the 4th annual Let's Move DeKalb.
Come on, move it, DeKalb. These excited participants are taking real steps to a healthier lifestyle. The 4th annual Let's Move DeKalb event is part of the county's ongoing efforts to build healthier communities by getting residents moving.
It's very important for DeKalb because if you can see, kids need to understand and parents need to understand about activities that we can do to help them to feel better, to be better about themselves. And it's all about us working together and making things happen through exercise, eating right.
This expo, held at the Exchange Park Intergenerational Center in Decatur, was presented in part by the Center Helping Obesity in Children End Successfully, Inc., the Fulton DeKalb Hospital Authority, and of course, DeKalb District 3 Commissioner Larry Johnson. It's all part of exposing kids to fun, healthy nutrition, activities, and lifestyles.
Let's move DeKalb! Let's move DeKalb!
You gotta run around and do all of that stuff, because kids these days, we don't do nothing, just lay around the house.
Students were certainly the focus, as more than 600 children received back-to-school supplies and resource information from 28 community partners. The free event also included live performances, health screenings, other giveaways, and more, all to help families sustain healthier habits for a lifetime. At one booth, participants got an up-close look at exactly how much sugar is in their favorite candy and drinks. It definitely made an impression.
This is telling you how much sugar you have in all your candy, all your drinks. It's very important for a child to know that, like every action, there's a consequence. And by making the right choice, you have the right steps to stay healthy and be positive. And it's okay to do that.
That's what this event is all about. Making the right choices to eat right, exercise, and take care of ourselves.
A healthier citizen means an involved citizen. It means an involved family. You're more impactful in your government. You're more impactful in your school. You're more impactful in your community. And it's all about making a difference. And that's what Let's Move DeKalb is all about, isn't it?
There were also cooking demonstrations on nutritious after-school dinners and snacks.
And I learned the healthy choices between picking which food at a restaurant, like what's crazy and what's healthier, and all these other things.
Participants also learned the importance of developing healthy habits now.
It's really important for kids to have choices for diet and exercise because it starts their life habits now. Once they're young, they're going off of high metabolism, naturally lean. When they grow older, metabolism slows down, so they can't have the same types of food and expect the same level of health. So at this age, we want to let them know, have variety in color, have variety in fruits, and move every day, not just for a gym class, not just for sports, but every day do some movement. That way, as they progress as adults, it'll be a life habit and not a chore. I would say it's very important because you want to stay healthy and be able to live longer and be able to progress through life and stuff. So yeah, I would say it's important.
Commissioner Johnson and all of the organizers of Let's Move DeKalb want you to remember, all year long you can make positive choices and make a difference. Aviva Hoffman, Inside DeKalb.
Thanks so much, Aviva. We got to take care of ourselves. We have to remember that. And one of the ways, actually two, is taking care of your health and employment. DCTV's Elena Daniel has these details.
There's nothing more important than your health and well-being. And thanks to Commissioner Stan Watson's annual community checkup, there's a few more DeKalb residents feeling better.
Many DeKalb residents are feeling a bit more robust today thanks to Commissioner Stan Watson's annual Community Checkup, Health, Wellness, and Job Fair, held recently at Greater Travelers Rest Baptist Church in Decatur. This event provides very important health screenings as well as resources for the community.
We have, for the past 4 years, tried to provide an opportunity for our citizens to come and get screenings for health checks, from blood pressure, glucose monitoring, flu shots that are free, HIV screenings, which are free. We've done an awesome job bringing about 30 vendors together in our healthcare field, and we brought in 17 vendors this year for our health fair and for our job fair. So we had 17 job fair persons. We brought people from the Atlanta Police Department, our own DeKalb Sheriff's Department, DeKalb Workforce Development, Georgia Department of Labor, Target was here, Walmart was here.
The diverse group of vendors and participants is all part of Commissioner Watson's efforts to maximize a total health concept and celebrate healthy lifestyles that include financial, mental, and physical health.
I think this is fantastic. I wish they would have more, maybe every 3 months or so, but I think it was great. And I think the variety of people, vendors that came out was great.
We talked about diabetes today. We talked about pancreatic cancer, a lot of things for women groups. And so we just did a great job, we think, in presenting a great program for our community.
One local resident says he really appreciates DeKalb's efforts to uplift people in the county. He says he's going back to his community to help spread the word.
People need to work. You have a lot of unemployed people out there, and they do not know how to go about getting a job, or where to go. And with this job fair also, it can open a way for them.
There was plenty of healthy entertainment too. The senior citizen dance group, the Beulah Boys, inspired others to get up and move to the beat one step at a time. And some really great raffle giveaways provided additional excitement at the event. There were many items given out, including 2 Falcons game tickets and a bicycle. The Health, Wellness, and Job Fair is one of several annual programs of Commissioner Watson's, and it's certainly a big one.
This is sorely needed, like I said, and I'm pleased to be a part of it. I'm pleased that the Sheriff's Office has been included in it, and it's needed in our community. So it's a fantastic event. It's well received and well attended, so that's a blessing.
It's an awesome experience. We just look for a better crowd for our 5th year next year, but it was an awesome event today for a Saturday.
Another great event in DeKalb County where you can get a free health screening, get great health information, and get your name in front of a prospective employer, all in one place. I'm Elena Daniel, Inside DeKalb.
Hey, that's what we got to remember. Good stuff. We'll be back with more Inside DeKalb in just a moment.
Isn't it stupid to take your eyes off the road?
Yes, it is stupid to take your eyes off the road.
It's a fact. At 34 miles an hour, you go 50 feet a second.
I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. I've always wanted to be a police officer since I was a kid. I always looked up to the officers and respected them. There's actually a lot more to police work than just catching the bad guys and writing tickets.
Well, as a police officer, I was working in corporate America. The job is different every day. Every day, I'm going to be faced with a new challenge, different things. 40, I'm on. I'm happy every day coming to work, knowing that I make a difference.
The community out here really appreciates what we do.
We show a commitment every day to be there for them and provide them with a good service and justice.
Just that sense of fulfillment and knowing that I've helped someone possibly save their life that day gives me all the encouragement I need to do this job.
Do not quit, let's go! Push yourself!
The academy is the first step to becoming a police officer.
The DeKalb County Police Department is the best because they've got nationally recognized training. They've got great supervisors that support what you're doing. They support you as a person as well. We have a team of officers that go out here and they answer 911 calls for 10 hours. None of them do it alone. They all do it together. We all back each other up.
Special Operations Division. It is made up of many different units, the canine, the aerial unit, SWAT, motorcycles. It all comes together as one unit. We take care of the situation. We left.
Let me see your hands! Drop the gun!
I love the thrill. Criminals are trying to hide. I love chasing them. I love getting out there and, getting in the mix with them. You have honor amongst your fellow officers, honor in being a proud officer who for the DeKalb County Police Department to serve this community justly and with respects to all people. There's a code of honor. There's honor, integrity, and loyalty. Why I did it? Because there's no other better job.
Hello, I'm Code Compliance Administrator Marcus Keller.
And I'm Registry Manager Tanza Clark. And behind us is a vacant property.
Unkept properties like this can adversely affect the aesthetic and economic attributes of this community.
But now, DeKalb's residents have a new way to protect their neighborhoods from becoming blighted from vacant properties.
The Code Compliance Division is proud to announce the launch of their new Vacant Property Registry program.
Starting June 1st, all residential vacant property owners will be required to register their vacant property within 90 days of vacancy. Other requirements include designating a local property agent, paying a $100 fee at registration, and reporting any changes to their contact information. Failure to comply with these requirements will result in fines up to $1,000.
Vacant property owners can register at www.DeKalbCountyGA.gov/registry. For more information about this program, call 404-371-6379 or 404-371-2289 or send an email to foreclosureregistry@DeKalbCountyGA.gov.
Residents can also report a vacant property in their neighborhoods by contacting the Code Enforcement Complaint Line at 404-687-3700 or email Code Enforcement at codeenforce@DeKalbCountyGA.gov or come to the Clark Harrison Building on 330 West Ponce de Leon Avenue in Decatur to speak with a code enforcement representative in person. Register or report a vacant property today.
And help the Code Compliance Division protect the quality of life for all DeKalb residents.
Through the years, trends and styles may come and go, but the important things remain the same. Generation after generation, consistently there, creating moments and memories to last a lifetime. Like a true friend, the national parks have always been there for you, and now you can be there for them. Support the National Park Foundation and help protect America's treasured places.
Hey, welcome back to Inside DeKalb. I'm Paula Gwen Grant, hanging out in downtown Decatur. The shops, the businesses are great. You've got to get down here if it's been a long time since you've been to downtown Decatur. Now, another place you got to get to is Arabia Mountain. We got to get out there now and listen to this story about a brand new 30-mile trail DCTV's Aviva Hoffman has the details.
3, 2, 1.
DeKalb County welcomes another connection to the great outdoors. Officials recently held a ribbon cutting for a new path trail.
It's safe, it's nice, and it's an amenity that I believe that everyone in our county should take advantage of. And it's also will allow you an opportunity to have an opportunity for recreation, to exercise, to allow us to live a healthier life, which we all want everyone to do.
The Path Foundation established this network of trails. The nonprofit organization has been building off-road trails in and around Metro Atlanta for walkers, runners, cyclists, and skaters for more than 22 years. The trails help unite communities and help people get out of their houses and take the first step towards improving their quality of life.
And you can literally go from downtown Lithonia and make your way all the way here to the monastery. And you have many partners here today, the Arabia Mountain Path Group, the Arabia Mountain Alliance, you have GDOT representatives, you have Rockdale elected officials, commissioners, myself from DeKalb County, you have legislators here as well, all standing here in support of this tremendous asset that we have both in DeKalb County and Rockdale County.
This path addition is significant because it marks more than 30 miles of these kind of trails for us all to enjoy. PATH has made significant progress toward building a network of trails throughout our state, including the Silver Comet, Stone Mountain, Arabia Mountain, and the South River Trails. And this latest trail directly connects Rockdale County with DeKalb.
It's an asset that we have here in Georgia, all of the bike trails. So I'm here just to herald the new day that has a new linkage between our two communities.
The thing that's unique about the Arabia Mountain Path is that we connect history, nature, and culture all along a bike path. This also is not a rails to trails, as most people might be familiar with. This Arabia Mountain Path was constructed with intention. It was constructed to link history, nature, and culture, and to link communities.
It really surprises many with beautiful sights and sounds they wouldn't normally associate with the daily hustle and bustle that is Metro Atlanta.
It's hilly, it's twisty, it's windy, it's beautiful. As you come around a curve, you're suddenly struck with a sight that you would be shocked to see in Metro Atlanta and in DeKalb County. So it's wonderful and safe for families, for single riders.
It's much more than a biking destination. It's a breath of fresh air. The paved trails encompass curves, cultural treasures, and connections to thousands of acres of trees, meadows, and rivers. Be sure to gear up, get out, and get going on a beautiful path trail near you. Aviva Hoffman, Inside DeKalb.
Thanks so much, Aviva. You got to get to Arabia Mountain. To learn more about them, arabiaalliance.org. Go to the website. You got to see it. Now, one other great thing about the fall, football. Oh yeah, whether you're a fan or whether you play, football is what it's about in America in the fall. And right now, I got to tell you, DeKalb's top teams played Florida's top teams in the Battle of the Borders. I just always wanted to do that. DCTV's Diamond Lewis has this story.
Paula, it was a showdown indeed recently when parents and student athletes traveled from as far as Florida to right here in DeKalb County to take on some of our top high school teams. So let's go inside James Halford Stadium to see who reigns supreme, both in terms of points on the scoreboard and most spirited fans in the stands. Let's check it out.
Yeah, that's how we do it around here.
Football season and tailgating are in full swing in DeKalb County with the kickoff of the second Chick-fil-A Battle of the Borders showdown.
This is a really important event for DeKalb because it highlights the really great teams that we have in the state, in DeKalb County. I won't say the state. I think we're far better than the majority in the state, so it's a good look for us.
The Battle of the Borders showdown brings together 8 powerhouse prep programs hailing from Georgia and the Sunshine State. This event showcases a 4-game schedule, all taking place at DeKalb's Halford Stadium in Clarkston.
Hey, this is the best football in, I heard we ranked in the country, one of the best counties to play football in. So don't forget it, DeKalb County, we represent all the way live. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go!
DeKalb County is one of the most heavily recruited districts in the entire Southeast region, and Florida has a national reputation as a hotbed for top talent as well. So there's a lot of excitement here to see such great competition take each other on, even leading to a national spotlight of our local student athletes.
The community not only supports the schools, but also, you know, all come together and as one. And when you have that positivity in the community, that's good.
This is what it shows that the county is doing something. We're glad that they're doing it because they're helping us out with fundraising, the money that we need to help with the team. We're able to sell tickets, and you know, and that goes towards the Booster Club to help our team out. And we're glad the county is doing that. So it shows that they are changing from the past, you know, and looking more out for the schools to help us make more money for our programs.
This isn't just a battle on the gridiron. There's also steep competition during the halftime show's Battle of the Bands, which showcases performances by the high school's talented marching bands. And some say it's also about life lessons. After all, many students learn some of the most formative lessons of character and commitment on a high school football field.
30, man! It's very important to support the kids. You can keep them out of a lot of trouble. A lot of them go on to go to college and they come back and support the school. You don't have to worry about kids walking around, stealing, breaking into homes. Keep that tradition alive. Tailgate Tucker.
All of the teams showed a lot of heart and character, but unfortunately, DeKalb players came up just a bit short as the Florida teams went 3-1 against the Georgia teams. Still, the DeKalb teams fought hard, and there's always next year at the next Chick-fil-A Battle of the Borders. Reporting from Halford Stadium, home of the 2014 Chick-fil-A Battle of the Borders, I'm Diamond Lewis. Paula, back to you.
Hey, thanks a lot, Diamond. That's great. Each of the schools that participated, they get a percentage of ticket sales to help support their program. That's awesome. Well, I guess that about does it. If you haven't been to downtown Decatur in a while, check the website and come on down here. I've had a blast hanging out with you today. On behalf of all the team at Inside DeKalb, we'll see you next time.
Hello, this is Lee May, your interim CEO here in DeKalb County, and I've got a message for you. We want your business. That's why we've launched the Expedited Commercial Plan Review Program. It's an extension of my promise, first made publicly at my State of the County address earlier this year. So in partnership with the business community, of course, the Council for Quality Growth, thank you for your work, and an outside consultant, we are restructuring the permitting and business license process in DeKalb County. This will make doing business in DeKalb County a much more efficient process. The peer review program is unprecedented and is part of our many energized efforts to stimulate our local economy and make DeKalb the most business-friendly county in this region. We've begun that by partnering with qualified experts to help reduce our turnaround time to 10 days in the permitting department. That's right, we're offering customers in unincorporated DeKalb County a guaranteed 10 business day review time for all proposed commercial projects with valid addresses. That's a quick turnaround, and it means permit applicants now have a separate optional processing method to accelerate the review process. And the program covers many areas such as accessibility, structural, fire, and life safety. This overhaul of our permitting process is creating a win-win to usher in new, thriving business to our county. Starting the permitting process with certified reviewers can save time and help a project meet all county requirements with less hassle. To access the list of approved peer reviewers, to learn how to become a peer reviewer, or to find out more about this exciting new program, go online to www.planningdecab.net/expedited plans. We mean business in DeKalb County. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Code Compliance Administrator Marcus Keller.
And I'm Registry Manager Tanza Clark. And behind us is a vacant property.
Unkept properties like this can adversely affect the aesthetic and economic attributes of this community.
But now, DeKalb's residents have a new way to protect their neighborhoods from becoming blighted from vacant properties.
The Code Compliance Division is proud to announce the launch of their new Vacant Property Registry program.
Starting June 1st, all residential vacant property owners will be required to register their vacant property within 90 days of vacancy. Other requirements include designating a local property agent, paying a $100 fee at registration, and reporting any changes to their contact information. Failure to comply with these requirements will result in fines up to $1,000.
Vacant property owners can register at www.DeKalbCountyGA.gov/registry. For more information about this program, call 404-371-6379 or 404-371-2289, or send an email to foreclosureregistry@DeKalbCountyGA.gov.
Residents can also report a vacant property in their neighborhoods by contacting the Code Enforcement Complaint Line at 404-687-3700 or email Code Enforcement at codeenforce@DeKalbCountyGA.gov, or come to the Clark Harrison Building on 330 West Ponce de Leon Avenue in Decatur to speak with a code enforcement representative in person. Register or report a vacant property today.
And help the Code Compliance Division protect the quality of life for all DeKalb residents.
Hello, this is Lee May, your interim CEO here in DeKalb County, and I've got a message for you. We want your business. That's why we've launched the Expedited Commercial Plan Review Program. It's an extension of my promise, first made publicly at my State of the County address earlier this year. So in partnership with the business community, of course, the Council for Quality Growth, thank you for your work, and an outside consultant, we are restructuring the permitting and business license process in DeKalb County. This will make doing business in DeKalb County a much more efficient process. The peer review program is unprecedented and is part of our many energized efforts to stimulate our local economy and make DeKalb the most business-friendly county in this region. We've begun that by partnering with qualified experts to help reduce our turnaround time to 10 days in the permitting department. That's right, we're offering customers in unincorporated DeKalb County a guaranteed 10 business day review time for all proposed commercial projects with valid addresses. That's a quick turnaround, and it means permit applicants now have a separate optional processing method to accelerate the review process. And the program covers many areas such as accessibility, structural, fire, and life safety. This overhaul of our permitting process is creating a win-win to usher in new, thriving business to our county. Starting the permitting process with certified reviewers can save time and help a project meet all county requirements with less hassle. To access the list of approved peer reviewers, to learn how to become a peer reviewer, or to find out more about this exciting new program, go online to www.planningdecab.net/expedited plans. We mean business in DeKalb County. Thank you.
Through the years, trends and styles may come and go, but the important things remain the same. Generation after generation, consistently there, creating moments and memories to last a lifetime. Like a true friend, the national parks have always been there for you, and now you can be there for them. Support the National Park Foundation and help protect America's treasured places.